Today I'm joined by Tina, who is a performer, an artist extraordinary, and a very active person in our community. Yes. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me again.
Yes. Now, we had you on the show. You were here with your students. Just for anyone that didn't see that episode, tell us about that.
Yeah, so I came in to talk about Tales from the Porch extensions with Focus Creative. So I worked with 5 emerging artists who are incredible at what they do, and they were able to showcase their work, which is still out at Buffalo Art Studio. They were able to utilize their artistic mediums to showcase their interpretation of porch. So it was amazing.
So I saw you in that medium with you know, mentoring your students, and then I was emceeing one of the 514 events and saw you performing, and I was absolutely blown away. So just tell me a little bit about your music and your background performing.
Yeah, so music is my remedy. It's my medicine. It's the way that I cope, and also the way that I speak. You know, I believe that art is a language, and every different medium is a different type of dialect. And as you see me in different kind of spaces, I'm just utilizing this creative energy and this creative art in order to ignite thought and expand perspectives. So I've been in music for a long time. I started, I'd say, in my teens, just really attracted to hip hop, but also jazz, poetry, and all of those different types and forms of, you know, voice, if you will. And I continued on and utilized it to just talk about life and reflect on what's happening around me. And just once again, within my music, I'm trying to ignite thought and expand perspectives. No matter what it is, that is my, you know, hope.
How do you kind of define your sound or what people feel when they listen to you?
Thank you for asking. So I really believe that my sound is a mixture of jazz, hip hop, and poetry. I'd say it's like Lauryn Hill mixed with a little Roberta Flack, maybe a little Raw Digger, you know, just a merging of those kinds of styles together. Kind of gritty, little grind, little gentleness, you know, just those types of mixtures.
What was beautiful for me seeing you perform at that 514 event at John B. Wiley was you connecting with the youth there too. You were kind of pouring into them, pouring your experiences, what you were told growing up. You know, people didn't believe in you. They thought something was wrong with you.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, coming up during the 80s, I was labeled as a failure to thrive because of the addiction that my biological mother had. She had addiction to drugs. Beautiful woman, very intelligent, but she had some voids in her life, and she filled it with substance abuse, and she ultimately passed away before she turned 24. And me, my sister, and my brother were placed into foster care, and just constantly kind of labeled, you know, as we were growing up. It's on paper that we're diagnosed as emotionally handicapped and these different things. However, because of our adoptive mother, you know, my mom, Latifa Fareed, she kept us engaged in community, you know, different activities. And it's interesting how the system will place labels on you, but they forget that there's this power and influence that the community has, that circle of influence, whether it be the church, whether it be, you know, after school programs or what have you. I was engaged in the arts through many different mediums, and I held on to that, and I found my voice. And so I forever use that. And so what I want to do is be a platform and an example to the next generation, not only the younger generation, but us as adults, that we can thrive and we can, you know, go beyond and reach beyond the things that people said we couldn't.
Absolutely. Who are the people or some of the places in your life that you were a part of in your community that kind of influenced you, that poured into you to let you be beyond the label that was given to you? Absolutely.
So Apollo Media Center, there was a program there. There was a program called Yo Buffalo at the JFK Center right on Hickory, and they exposed us to many different opportunities. I learned about SEPA Gallery, which I learned about photography there. There was a Matrix program that taught me about video production, so I developed that skill there. I was at Langston Hughes. I went to Ilios Piano, learned piano skills, and so it was a mixture of things. Squeaky Will. I can go on and on. There's so many different arts you know, organizations, community-based organizations that influenced me, the different mentors and counselors, some within the school, some outside of the school. My church was a huge part of that as well, growing up at, you know, going to Deliverance Temple. So all of these different things, they talk about it in the educational system, that you have that child in the middle, and on the outside there's this circle of influence, right? You have the community, you have different influences of, you know, programming and what have you that can affect that child. I'm living proof that if you pour into young people and if you give them positive opportunities, they will be able to thrive if you give them the space. And so I'm just the data of that, you know.
It takes a village. That
it
is
does.
What I was
sure
raised by
does.
my grandma, and she couldn't do it alone. There was my church, my dance community that got me to where I am, and that's what you're doing. So tell me a little bit about the song you're performing today.
So the song that I'm going to perform with audio engineer, I'd say he's like my brother, Carolina Blue. We're gonna do Don't Eat Crow. So he's created this music. We work together and collab a lot, and Don't Eat Crow is something that my mom said a lot. So my adoptive mom, I say that, but she would tell us this phrase, don't eat crow. So don't, you know, don't go for the bottom. Don't accept less than. Go thrive to the top. You know, she always talked about the ladder goes one way, and that's up. And you continue to go, each rung is another opportunity. And so this song, and I'm gonna utilize some other verses from some other songs that I've done, but it's just an encouragement and an opportunity to just show, like, we here now. What are you gonna do? You know, I wanna be an example to showcase people. This was my past, this is my story, this is what I've gone through, east side of Buffalo, brown skin girl. I'm here now. Now what are you gonna do?
Tina, thanks so much for coming in. I can't wait to hear your performance. That'll be right after the break. Stick with us.